Today we are going to discuss about the new topic in the subject of economics. The topic is economics and introduction. In this lesson we are going to discuss about an introduction of what is mean by economic. What is mean by economic? It is a it will study about buying and selling the products and also exports and imports. It is mean by buying and selling the products and also exports and imports. Here, there is a small story in your book. In that story, there is a three main characters. What are the characters? First one, Kavin, a village boy from the village, and then Mohan, who he was a Kavin's uncle, and Vimalan, who he was the Mohan's son. These are the three main characters played in this story. Now we move on to the story. The children's everyone were playing in the children's park nearby the apartment. They everyone play uh, they are they are playing in the children's park. It was located nearby the apartment. Some children played the seesaw, and some children played the swings, and some of the children are waiting to play next, waiting to play the swing to the next. And but Kavin, the boy from village, he is the boy from village. He was located alone. He didn't played any games and sit alone silently. He maintained his silence, and it was noticed by his uncle. It was noticed by his uncle Mohan. Um, then Mohan sat next to Kavin and asked, "Why are you sitting here? Go and play with your friends." They are sitting alone and keep silently. It was noticed by Uncle Mohan. He he asked, "Why are you sitting here? Just move move with your move away and play with your friends." Likewise, he said. Kavin said, "Everyone teased me. Everyone teasing me as I am a villager. Everyone will teasing me as I am a villager. So even Vimalan, even Vimalan also teased me. So I didn't like to be here. I want to back to my village. I didn't like to be here because everyone will tease me as I'm a villager. So I don't be here. I want to back to my village." Suddenly Mohan searched his son Vimalan in the crowd and called Vimalan to come here. Vimalan also backed to near his father and asked, "Do you call me dad?" Likewise, Mohan asked, "Did everyone tease Kavin?" He asked if everyone will tease Kavin or not. Likewise, Vimalan Vimalan stand quietly because they did a mistake. So here Vimalan will be quiet. Mohan said, "I'm also a villager. Before entering into this big city, I too lived in village. In nowadays, there is a place for me in nowadays also." Likewise, he is try to rectify his son's mistake. So then Vimalan, then Mohan asked to Vimalan, "Go and bring your friends. I need to say something to you." So Vimalan also brought his friends and everyone sit down together. Mohan asked, "Do you know? Do you know?" Sorry, once again. "Do you know where do we get all the food? Do you know from where do we get all the food?" Someone said, we are getting our food we are buying it from shops. Again he asked, where do the shopkeepers get these things? Someone say, "Mm, they will buy it from some another shop." But within a second, children, Inba, who he was he she was one of the friend. Inba, she said, I think they would buy it from those who ground crops. Those who they will buy it from directly from those who will grow crops. Mohan said, yes, they buy it from the farmers. Farming is the occupation in village. Here he also said, farming is the occupation in village. The farmers only grow various crops as like pulses, grains, vegetable grains, wheat, etc. Farmers are only the person who grow various crops as like pulses, grains, vegetables, wheat, paddy, etc. And they send to the shops, and after that only they send to the shop. We are here to buy it and conserve and preserve it. Kavin asked a doubt to Mohan. In our village, people selling all kinds of things in a place which it is called a Sandai. Why do they call it as a Sandai instead of shop or shop? He asked a question to Mohan. In our village, people selling all kinds of things in a place, it will called as a Sandai. Why do they call it as a Sandai? Likewise, he's asking. We all know and we all familiar with Sandai. Um, in everyone's family, our father will be move on to the monthly Sandai, or otherwise weekly Sandai. Here, Mohan asked, do you know where do they bring these things to Sandai? Where do they bring those things to Sandai? Kavin said, already those things are produced in villages or bought to Sandai. In Sandai, buying and selling are the process carried there. In Sandai, buying and selling is the most important process will be carrying there, said by Kavin. Every children asked forgiveness that without knowing what is meant by village, we would tease the Kavin, uh, and ask, we need to know more about village. Likewise, they are asking. Mohan explained what is meant by small trades and others. Mohan explained about Sandai. Small trades and others buying things are called Sandai. In our ancient days, um, in our ancient days, they have a process. They have a process of exchanging goods for other goods. It is called a barter system. Instead of spending amount for buying things, they use the exchanging method. For example, here there is one example. Exchange a bag of rice for enough clothes. Exchanging a bag of rice for enough clothes. In this process, a person who had a extra rice and a person who had a extra clothes will come to exchange their things equally. Instead of amount, they will exchange their goods equally. But there is a problem between buyer and seller. A person who has a clothes should have the willingness to buy rice. We won't compel them to buy something. So they need a own willingness to buy something. So there is some problem will be created by willingness and unwillingness. To solve these type of problems, they invented the money. To solve those kind of problem, they invented the money. Here we see the how the agriculture will be created. I think you all know our ancient people would used to hunted the animals for their food. Then later they started to cultivate the food. While cultivating the food, they are in the search of water to cultivate. So they settled near the rivers. Nowadays, those persons are called villagers. And also in nowadays also agricultural remains the high in their economic status also. There is no limit for humans' demand and desire. Based on agricultural, they learn a lot of new works who are all under the cultivation process. Those people are called as farmers or cultivators. We will call those peoples are called as farmer or cultivator. Here there is two questions for your work. One, define sandai. Define what is meant by sandai. And then second one, what is called barter system. Thank you.